So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Please welcome our players.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of Switzerland. Special. Now stand by for this. Canada have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
We're up and running then. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's undercooked that. Deftly away. Okafor. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Okafor. That's really nicely played, and he was alert to it.
Okafor clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Zakaria driving on and making good progress. Now it's Okafor. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
It's been slipped through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has been cut short. Great vision. And he welcomes it in, and he's picked it up out wide. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
He's on it. Can he get away? So much time and space here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Kobel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vargas. Tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Xhaka with the short one. He's having a hit! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Vargas probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's made its way to him. And that's an errant pass. And it's been hooked away. Nicely aimed pass. Okafor. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Zakaria. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Mbolo. Ah, he's given it away!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Still goalless at the moment. Well, that looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a sharp pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Canada have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's going to go a long way. Great ball. And the finish! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's... Oh, he's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Switzerland couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Just eases him off the ball. Played out to the left flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that should get the job done. Mbolo applies the finish. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Spread out to the left. Okafor making good progress. Driven in. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Okafor powering forward here. He's having a pop! It's hit the upright. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Switzerland seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Cross into the box. And he can thump it away. Okafor. And here's the chance to counter. Quality ball. And Bolo. This looks promising. Now there's and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Switzerland presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This to make it 1-0. Sure. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scored for Switzerland after 29 minutes is number 10, Xhaka.
Switzerland have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Okafor. Now it's Mbolo. It's a great chance! Off the post! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's got away. Looking for the run. There's the delivery. And a header! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 32
The
minutes
movement
is
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Hangs getting up there. But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Now it's Vargas. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. A header! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11.
Canada leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. Switzerland are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
While football is a simple game, complicated by footballers, why doesn't he slip the...
Embolo! Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what impressive jump! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Zakaria. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Okafor. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed at the far side. He leaps for it. And it's in. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Mbolo. Steaming on. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Okafor. He's in a great position. Okafor! Xhaka charging. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's really well cleared. Elvedi has given away a free kick. Mbolo going after that. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Vargas. Now it's Mbolo. Goes for the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Switzerland are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Switzerland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's having a pop! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
This is a promising build-up. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a lovely, neat pass. Canada needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Vargas. Now it's Zakaria. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Zakaria actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And back it goes. Ricardo Rodriguez. And back to the keeper. Kubel. And Akanji. And it's Xhaka. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread to the right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly onside here. And he's quick to get rid. Taken back almost at once. Played out towards the right wing, and that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ball is over the line. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. There's the header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Dinks one through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Has a look and plays it forward. Shot could be... Goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is, crossed in. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what a mistake. Played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now he's off and running.
29,830.
That is good alertness. And he can clear it away. 60 minutes played. Looking for options. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to cross. That's not going far. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. Switzerland perhaps contemplating their next change here. Look at the space here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shoots! And no mistake. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Switzerland have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution in progress.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Switzerland really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Switzerland have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Good ball, good take. Akanji getting this one clear. That's the throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Canada. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Big chance! That's a sharp finish. And they've got their lead back. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Granit Xhaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chance for a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
That's really well cleared. Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. He's in a great position here. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, they could break here. And he shoots! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 73 minutes, it is
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
number 11.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely, now then. And the shot! Goal! Switzerland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Switzerland with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Engages and forces him off the ball. 75 minutes played.
This is the time you need that pace.
This ended up in no man's land.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Akanji. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Some good work on the right flank here. Akanji. Tries one from range. And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. You can run onto that. Shot, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scored for Canada after 82 minutes is number 9.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking tidy in possession. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth corner of the game. Towering header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
A game with... Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, good spread.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Zakaria. Can he spark a counter here? And he's there to get it away. Akanji spots it and intercepts. It's a searching pass. That has been slung wide. He's got away, drives it in. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the back, foolish header! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Switzerland now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now this could be it. He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's let fly. He's got away with one there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Switzerland have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Switzerland really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
Please watch the screen for train departure times.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.